tomorrow will be better. We have a shape on the board, and then the question says, find 1, the circumference, 2, the perimeter, and then 3, the area of this shape. Follow me, dear friends. Solution. Let's start by identifying the shape we're talking about. This is more or less 3/4 of a full circle. And this is not very familiar to us because there's no specific formula for calculating the circumference of 3/4 of a circle. However, what we know is the circumference for a full circle. And this is what we're going to use to calculate the circumference of this shape. Now, for a full circle, the circumference CF of a full circle is given by 2 pi radius. Suppose we have 3 identical full circles and you're asked to calculate the total circumference of all the 3 identical circles. It will be the circumference of one of the circles times the 3 circles. All right, but now we are having 3/4 of a circle. So the circumference of this shape will be the circumference of one circle times the number of circles, which in this case is 3/4. It's not even up to one full circle. Okay, and now we have all the elements present. We have the radius, which is there. We have pi, which is 3.14. So the circumference of this shape will be 2 times 3.14 and then times 3 out of 4. And if you punch it well, we should have 4.71 centimeters. The units have to be coherent. The next thing is the perimeter. This is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Most candidates will think this is the same as the perimeter, but this is wrong. Because by definition, dear friends, perimeter refers to the length round a shape. Round means that we will leave point A, go through it, and come back to point A and not just end at C, okay? So, the perimeter of this shape is going to be equal to the curved path, which is AC, plus AD, and then plus BC. Now, you will notice that what we just obtained here, which is 4.71, is the length of this curved path, which is also called a circumference. So, in conclusion, the perimeter of this shape will be equal to the curved length, which is 4.71, plus what is AB? It is 8 because it's the radius. And then BC is still the same 8. And if you do it well, we should have 20.71 centimeters. Now, the last thing, which is the area. How do we get the area? It's the same logic with the circumference. We know that the area for a full circle is given by pi radius squared. So, if we are having 3/4 of a circle, the area of this shape would therefore be equal to the area